Hi everyone, welcome to another Stamping to Share video. My name is Kay Kultoff and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about using a letterpress plate as an embossing tool. This is the letterpress plate that just debuted in our Stampin' Up! Catalog on July 1st. It's called the Fancy Fan and I absolutely love it. I couldn't wait to get it. Now normally when you use a letterpress plate, you ink it up with a brayer and you run it through the Big Shot machine and you get something that looks like this. Isn't that beautiful? Of course it is, and we can use it in many different projects. But today's project is one where we use the letterpress plate as an embossing tool. Do you see the beautiful embossing on this wild wasabi paper? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that today. The first thing that you're going to need is the Big Shot machine. And it's my very favorite machine, my very favorite tool I should say, from Stampin' Up! And what we're going to do is we're going to take our multi-purpose platform and we're going to leave it at tab 2, which means everything is closed up. We're going to put it in our Big Shot machine on one end. The next step is to put our letterpress plate on top of the multi-purpose platform. Then you take your panel of paper, and I like to make my panel of paper just a little bit bigger than what I would need for my card. And I'll show you why in a minute. Let's go ahead and put this panel of paper onto our letterpress plate. The next thing that we're going to need is a silicone pad. Here's my silicone pad that's going right on top of my panel of paper over the top of the letterpress plate. Now, at this point you want to be careful that you don't run it through the Big Shot machine because the silicone pad may get caught up in your rollers and roll around in your Big Shot machine, and it's very difficult to get out. And you don't even need to ask me why. Let's just say we get better at doing these things the longer we craft. It's lucky I don't give up easy. So we are going to protect our silicone pad with a piece of chipboard. This is the chipboard that you can find packaged with our Designer Series paper. So we're going to lay that over the top of the silicone pad and run this now through our Big Shot machine. Alright, let's look at our results. So we're going to take off the chipboard paper, remove the silicone pad, and you'll notice that it's shifted a little bit. This is normal. And then, voila, isn't that beautiful? It turned out perfect. And wouldn't you know, it turned out so perfect for the video that I can't even show you what normally happens. Oh, wait a minute, I do have a sample of what normally happens to me. Look at that. Notice these little chip marks across the top of the paper? Sometimes that occurs when I use the letterpress plate as an embossing tool. And I'm not really sure why it happens, probably just because the paper's a little weaker where it's going into that segment. So that's why I like to have my paper panel just a little bit bigger so that I can trim it down when it comes time to put it on the card. One more look at the card. Here it is. Hope you've enjoyed today's project, and thank you so much for stopping by Stamping to Share. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.